nice having breakfast together, isn't it?
Yeah, they make good omelets here.
I'm not talking about the omelets. I missed you last night. I couldn't wait to see you this morning.
Yeah, I missed you too.
I hate it when we have to spend time away from each other.
Well, you know, I had to visit the house. I got to do things there once in a while. Water the plants, the laundry.
I know. And I could help you with that stuff if you'd only let me.
Oh, you want to come over once a week and be my maid?
I'm talking about if we shared a home. Then neither of us would ever have to leave. I think it's about time, don't you? Let's get a place together.
Hi, I was going to give you a call from the office.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the interruption yesterday, but I realized that Johnny's wasn't the best place to talk.
No.
When I thought about it, I knew we needed some privacy.
Well, look, I wish I could take the time out now, but I can't. So, look, why don't I give you a call around about lunchtime, say?
I don't think this will wait, Jeffrey.
I managed to wait all night. I don't see what a few more hours are going to do. Look, Mason, I've got this big appointment.
I've got an appointment for you that's far more important. When you know who it is, I don't think you'll have any doubts.
So what the hell are you talking about?
It's going to come as a shock, Jeffrey. I wish there were some way to prepare you.
Well, just tell me, who am I supposed to be seeing?
It's our mother, Jeffrey. She's alive.
You're a very persistent young woman.
It doesn't really seem like I have much of a choice. Mrs. Conrad, there's a man's life at stake. And if you don't testify, he could go to the gas chamber.
Well, there's no guarantee that if I do testify, that he won't.
You saw someone. You saw a man running from the scene after the shot.
Yes, but it wasn't very clear. I can't even be sure that the man came from inside the Laser Palace. Now, how can that clear your client?
It may not clear him, but it can create a reasonable doubt. Mrs. Conrad, I know how Mason feels. But he's not thinking like a lawyer right now. Seeing you again and having his mother back after all these years, it's sent him into a tailspin, and I understand. And he wants to protect you from any kind of unpleasantness. But he has lost sight of the reality. If you don't testify, Cruz doesn't have a chance. He doesn't have any chance at all.
Can I ask you something?
What?
I don't know, this just seems kind of like a little coincidence here, you suggesting something like this. I mean, I don't know, a few weeks ago you were talking about just having fun, you know? Just not letting things get too heavy.
So why does moving in together have to be heavy? I mean, we can still have fun. In fact, we'll have a lot more fun if we're together all the time.
I know. Well, what I'm trying to say is that this little idea of yours doesn't have anything to do with TJ, does it?
Why would this have anything to do with him?
Well, because I just want to make sure you're not trying to prove anything. I mean, you know what I mean when you...
No, I don't know what you mean. TJ has nothing to do with you and I.
Okay, I believe that TJ would take you back at a moment's notice.
If you're referring to the night I spent in his van, well, I thought you understood about that.
I do, Lakin, and that's what I'm talking about. I just want to make sure that you know you don't have to move in with me to make me believe that TJ's out of the picture, or...
I'm sorry.
What?
I want to live with you because I want us to be together as much as possible. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm crazy about you.
Yeah, well, you give me 2 weeks of unrelenting togetherness, and you are going to be very sick of me.
Try me.
All right, maybe I will.
I knew you would see it my way.
But then, of course, I'm going to have to give up my valuable privacy here, you know.
I see. Either you give up your privacy, Capwell, or I'm going to have to kill you, okay? Don't go back on your word.
All right. I'll pack my suitcases. I'll go. Who knows how dangerous an armed woman is.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to get to my exams at 10:30.
Oh, sorry. I just can't seem to get any steam up this morning. Beat.
Oh, no, that's my fault. Jake, I'm sorry. I kept you up when I was studying all night. I should have gone to the library.
Nah, don't be silly. I mean, if you gotta study, you gotta study.
Why should have gone to the library?
No, you couldn't have.
Why not?
Because I wanted you home with me. I always want you near me, okay? Don't forget it.
Okay. Ooh, I wish I didn't have to go. I do, though. I do. Wish me luck, okay?
All right, good luck on your exam, kid.
Thanks.
Give me a buzz. No, actually, let me know what happens when you get back, all right?
Right. Well, I'm going to stop off at Gina's on my way home to pick up some fresh clothes, and then I'll be back.
You know, I mean, I'm gonna have to get bigger closets or something. This is crazy, going back and forth to Gina's just to get clothes
It's
and
okay.
change.
I don't mind. You're worth it. Bye. Yeah.
Yeah. Should be able to find something comfortable, and reasonable, closet space. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Reynolds, if you're here now, who the hell is at the cemetery?
My assistant. His name is Petrarski. I just wanted to double check on how long you wanted us to watch the place.
I want you to watch it as long as it takes. I want a record of everything and everyone who shows up at Elena Nicholas's graveside, you understand?
Yes.
And if a woman with a veil shows up, I want to know immediately.
You've been very clear on that.
And I want you to follow her immediately. That's absolutely essential. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. You know what to do.
Yes, sir. Miss Capwell.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Hi. Who is that?
Oh, Don Reynolds. Always does a few errands for me, you know that.
No, I don't think I've ever seen him before. Does he work at the hotel?
No.
Oh. Was he's with your legal staff?
Darling, I have a lot of employees. Why are you so curious about this one?
Because you told me just now that I know him, and I'm trying to place him, that's all. Is this another instance where I'm really out pushing you, Cece?
You're making a bit too much of this, don't you?
No, I don't. Actually, I'm getting very used to it. Walking into a room and having the conversation come to a stuttering halt, it's getting to be a habit around here. You said you had a reason. You said you had a good reason for not telling me what's going on, and I'm trying to believe that. And I'm trying to remember that part of loving you is trusting you.
Thank you.
Okay. Then you can do something in return.
All right. What can I do?
You can start being a member of this family again. And you can stop being so afraid of questions from your wife and your children that you go out of your way to avoid us. And you can start considering our feelings.
There's one thing I want you to keep in mind. As of this moment, and forever. I love you, and I love my children. And whatever I'm doing for my family is for their good, and that you have to believe.
If it's all for the good, why does it feel so bad?
What good would it for me to say yes, Miss Raywright, if my son is still opposed to the idea?
Because if I have your support, then you and I can convince Mason together.
But he seems to feel that I'd be putting myself in serious jeopardy if I did come forward.
I think he's exaggerating the danger.
Are you sure? Think of the circumstances. I went to a place under the cover of dark wearing a veil. I mean, wouldn't the jury think that I got something to hide?
We can explain that.
But will anyone believe it? Won't they wonder why I didn't come forward before if I had information about the case?
Well, we can make it clear to them. We can explain the reasons why you didn't want people in Santa Barbara to know who you were. We might have to bring up some family history. And it might be a little painful, but you'll be saving a man's life.
Supposing the jury can't appreciate my reasons, supposing they think I stayed in hiding because I had something to hide. And when I was found, I simply invented a man to throw suspicion on him to take it away from me.
If you're innocent, you have nothing to fear.
Yes, that's what you tell me about your friend. You say he's innocent. But it seems to me as if lots of people want to send him to his death. My dear, I'd like very much to help a man who's able to inspire this kind of loyalty into you. I want to tell you this, that nothing I say or nothing you say will ever convince my son that I should be able to take that stand.
She wants to see you, Jeffrey. She asked me to bring you as soon as I could. She's at this address.
This is so unreal, you know?
But it's true, Jeffrey. We've got her back.
Well, where is this place? Where is it?
It's not far. You can follow me. But there's one thing, Jeffrey. Nobody can know where she is or even that she's alive, not even Kelly.
No, that's insane. I can't do
It's
that.
because of the trial, Jeffrey. It'd be very dangerous for her if the wrong people knew. You just have to trust me.
All right, okay, look, enough instructions. Let's go.
And there is one other thing.
What?
Well, it's her face. Jeffrey, there's a problem with her skin, which is being treated, but until it's healed, she's wearing a veil.
The veil?
I only tell you because it's eerie seeing her that way. I just want you to be prepared.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Baby, I thought you were having left. Mason, hi.
Hi.
What is it? Well, we can go together. We can go to work together.
No, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? I thought you were supposed to meet Sanders at 10:30. You're going to be late enough.
I know. I have to cancel it. Maybe you can handle it for me.
What do you mean cancel? You can't just not show up.
Look, something has come up. I can't explain right now, but I have to leave right away.
What?
Bye-bye.
Hey, what? Mason. Jeffrey?
Julie.
You're going in to see Pamela.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for just a minute?
Julie, for God's sake, my mother's and they don't expect me to stand around.
Jeffrey, please. Cruz. I really need your mother to testify. He needs your mother to testify. And Mason won't. If you would just talk to her.
I don't suppose you have anything with an ocean view, do you? Oh, yeah. No, well, one bedroom is okay. We're kind of looking for a two-bedroom so we can use one of them as a study. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know if I really want to wait that. Look, let me talk to you later, okay? Yeah, I got your number. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hope you don't mind, Dad. The other phone was being used.
No, I don't mind. Looking for an apartment?
Yeah.
What's this we? I mean, we can't wait too long. Who's the we?
Lakin and I.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, we're moving in together.
I find it very hard to believe.
Why?
Because you're barely out of one failed relationship, you're going into another mistake, or what?
Now, wait a minute, Dad. We're doing this as like an experiment, okay? Just to see how things go so we don't make those kind of mistakes again.
Whose idea was this?
I don't know. It was both of ours. We just kind of agreed on it.
Eva Lakin planted a thought in your head, didn't she?
Who cares whose idea it was?
Ted, the girl has a one-track mind. She has been after you since she came back to Santa Barbara, and she's bound and determined to get you.
Ted, you're making it sound like it's a hunting expedition.
That's exactly what it is. She managed to get you away from your wife, and now she's going to ease you into marriage before you even have a second chance to think about it.
Dad, you don't know Lakin at all. Okay, she does not show everybody how she feels inside, but she's got a very big heart. And she'd do anything in the world for me.
I know that young lady since she was a child. And I know what she comes from.
Dad, you stop right there. Now, you know how I feel about this stupid little feud with the Lockridge family. It never mattered to me when we were kids, and it matters even less to me now.
You're tough. All right. I'm sorry. You made up your mind. I won't try to change it.
Good.
Can I ask you a favor?
What is it?
It's a hard time for the family right now. Your mother, she's having a difficult time. Not only for the trial, and Brick is leaving. She feels everything is slipping away.
Something I can do?
Yes. You can move into the guest house if you would. You can move in with Lakin. Just be close to her. I think she'd appreciate that, and so would I.
All right. I'll talk to her about it. I mean, I'll definitely think about it.
Thank you.
Mother?
Oh, my Jeffrey.
I can't believe this. You know, when Mason told me, I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to think.
Oh, there's so much. I wish I could have spared you and Mason.
When
You must have suffered so much. Forgive me.
When I thought you killed yourself, I just kept wondering what I had done, what I had said.
Don't, my darling, don't. Please don't blame yourself. It was me. It was my terrible weakness.
No, you were ill. You were ill. You didn't know what was happening. We both didn't, remember?
There's always hope. You see, I am alive and well. The doctors can't explain it, and I won't even try. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to be given this second chance. To see both my sons again. I'm so proud of you. You're such a fine young man. Jeffrey, I've missed you so terribly.
God, I have thought about you every single day. There has been so much that I wanted to share with you. So much.
When you first went to Santa Barbara, I was so afraid for you. I remembered how angry you used to get when I used to send those letters.
I know.
Asking for help, and you never got any reply.
I blamed Mason, but I found out later that it wasn't his fault.
I know.
You know, for a while there, I was hell-bent on getting revenge against the whole Capwell family. And then I met Kelly. She changed everything. She is, I think, the most wonderful, amazing person in this world, and you are going to love her. We're getting married. God, I can't believe that I'm sitting here talking to you now. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. Oh, Jeffrey, if you knew what joy it gives me to see you so happy.
Yeah, well, it's because you're here. It's the way it should have always been.
Oh, my son. Oh, my baby son. Mason, let me have both of my boys with me. Isn't it amazing to think this is the first time we've ever been together as a family? It seems so natural.
Yes, it does.
Told you it'd be all right once you saw her.
I always wanted you two to grow up together as brothers. I trust you're making up for lost time.
We'll
see.
Doing our best, yeah. Mother, Mason told me that you were being sought as a witness to Cruz Castillo's trial. That must be a mistake, right? I mean, how could you ever be a witness to anything?
Yes, well, I was outside the place where the murder took place, but I didn't see who killed her.
Well, wait a minute. What were you doing then?
I was worried about Elena that night, so I...
You knew Elena Nicholas?
She was my daughter.
What? She was our sister?
Dr. Nicholas told me several days ago. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought that she was Alex Nicholas's child. Wait, were you and Alex married before you married my father?
No, Jeffrey, we were never married. But Alex raised Elena. Oh, I'm so sorry, my darling. This must be such a shock for you on top of everything else today.
Alex never said a word. I mean, he said that he knew you, that you had been friends, but he never said anything about it.
He made it very clear to me that Elena didn't want him to tell us anything.
Mason, she tried to kill you, your own brother. I mean, why? Why would she do something like that?
But, darling, she didn't know what she was doing. She was out of her mind. She was ill.
Yeah, but even so, it doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense, does it?
No, every question asks another question.
Look, we can't make sense of anything today. There isn't enough time. But thank God now all of us have all the time in the
I
world.
wish I had a little more today, but I've got a meeting with Julia. Is there anything you need before I go?
No, I'm fine, but she was here earlier.
Julia?
Yes. She still wants me to testify.
Wait, testify to what? I thought you said you didn't see who killed Elena.
She did see someone leaving the scene of the crime. We have no idea if the person was involved or not, but Julia thinks it's crucial evidence.
And you disagree?
I don't want to put Mother in a position where suspicion could be turned on her. That's a very real possibility in this case.
Okay, then I'm with Mason on that. I think we'll keep you out of that courtroom.
You see now why it's important that we keep her presence here a secret. If the wrong people find out where she is, they'd slap a subpoena on her before she could turn around.
Well, we're going into the study so we can be alone. We won't be disturbed because we have surprises.
Surprises?
Yes.
Oh, Mama. You sweetie.
Special wedding.
Oh, my God. Mom.
Let me tell you about this now. It's very special. Your father gave it to me when we were married, and it belonged to his mother, your grandmother.
Mama, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Look at it shine.
I know. It shines not nearly as much as the light in your eyes since you met Jeffrey. Oh, honey, I've waited so long to be happy for you like this.
Oh, I am happy.
Oh,
I am, and I love him more and more every day.
I know, and he adores you. You are going to have such a terrific marriage.
Well, I hope it's only half as good as yours, Mama. I mean, I know it hasn't been perfect with you and Daddy. But I've been wanting to tell you that ever since you guys remarried, you have been stronger than you've ever been. I hope so. What, is something wrong?
No, Angel. I was just thinking, sometimes, and you'll find this out, in your marriage, you're tested and insecurities set in, and sometimes that special trust that you have with each other seems to go away. But then it comes back again, and I think you're stronger for it.
I think you've read my mind.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, just today, something exactly like that happened. Jeffrey said he couldn't tell me what it was about right away. And, I mean, that's not like him, Mama. But I made myself believe he did it for a good reason.
And I'm sure he did.
Well, you must always believe in each other.
Because it's that belief and your love, that's what gets you through.
I love you.
Hey! I thought you'd been in court this morning.
No, not today. Tomorrow we go back into the soup.
Uh-oh. Didn't go too well with Cruz, huh?
It would help if my partner and I weren't in total disagreement about how to plead the case.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe Mason, of all people, who would just throw his legal instincts right out the window. He used to pride himself on being able to keep his emotions out of the courtroom. Now he's committing the cardinal sin by making a decision based on pure feelings.
Well, I don't quite follow.
I can't tell you what the argument is. I just don't know if I can live with myself if I can't get him to change his mind.
Well, I think if anybody can do that, you can.
I don't know. Sometimes I think we're a perfect team. We love our work. We're not afraid to work hard. Then something happens, and he becomes the most obstinate person in the world, and there's nothing I can do to sway his opinion.
Really? Do you mind if I kind of play lawyer for a second here?
Why?
Because I submit, Ms. Wainwright, that these qualities in Mason Capwell were no big surprise to you. In fact, if you really are going to be honest with yourself, I submit that perhaps those qualities of obstinacy and so on were the qualities in Mason Capwell that challenged you most. More than that, I would venture to say that they were the qualities that most attracted you. Would the witness answer the question?
Forget it. I'm pleading the fifth.
Hey.
What do you think?
I don't know. You got your heart set on it, I guess.
No, I don't. I mean, not necessarily. I just thought since it was so convenient, it might work for us.
I got a suggestion if you want to hear it.
Sure.
The guest house at my folks' house, it's a pretty big place. It's all fixed up. It's got room enough for 2 people.
I know.
Yeah. And Haley and I live there. That's gonna bother you, huh?
No.
Well, no. I mean, I understand if it did bother you.
No, it's not me. I mean, I honestly don't care. I just
thinking my father probably won't be too crazy about the idea.
Your father? So what? Oh, we're practically right next door.
No,
He'll
not
see you
that.
there.
It's the fact that it's on Capwell's property. I know it's stupid. Never mind. Let's check out the bedroom.
Check out the bedroom. You know what I like?
Hey.
Look at that. Look at that.
Here we are. Wait, can I take this off now, please?
All right, I guess so.
Oh, Mason, I don't want you to go.
Be back very soon. So will Jeffrey. You heard what he said.
But now I found you both again. I just can't bear to let you out of my sight.
Then why did you years ago, Mother? Why did you leave me with my father?
I was wondering when you'd ask that question.
I would have been much happier with you.
But I didn't know. Cece had everything, money, power, influence. And I thought he'd use them all to give you a better life. I had nothing.
But you loved me.
Oh, yes. Yes, I loved you. You were my first child, my baby. I don't think I could know any love like I felt that. Ever.
He didn't love me, you know. Didn't know me, really.
Why do you say that?
It's true, he didn't. I was 4 years old, but I could see it in his eyes. That's what you left me with.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I was so young and stupid. You'll never forgive me, and I can't blame you.
I forgave you the minute I saw you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up. I don't want to live in the past. There's no point in dwelling on things you can't change.
But you must have felt so deserted, so betrayed.
Shh. We're not going to talk about it anymore. We're going to start over. Right now. This is our beginning.
So where are we? What is this?
Well, this is home if you want it to be.
Hi, I'm Rose Galloway. I'm the rental agent. You're the voice I've been listening to. So this place is for rent.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a terrific garden. It's got a bedroom with a bay window, huge closets to fit our wardrobes, and, you know, that stuff.
Jed, this is so beautiful. Oh, it's more than that. It's reasonable. I think that Mr. Lockridge's terms are very generous. Let me show you the garden.
The garden.
I had no idea my dad had listed this place.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
Like, if you want this place, just tell your dad, and he'll be able to explain to the realtor. I'm sure there won't be no problem with that.
How can I do that? These people seem to love the place.
Well, I don't know. It's your decision.
All right.
All right, what?
Take me to your guest house, sir.
Are you sure? Huh?
Yes, I'm sure. That way everybody will be happy.
Oh, well, good, because I know I am. Good.
So great.
Hi.
Hi.
We didn't know anybody was here.
We're here with our real estate agent.
Oh, yeah, well, I just came over to get some clothes out of the closet, and once I found out Dad had listed the place, I figured I'd better clean them out, but someone's already taken them out now. Yeah. So, feel free to look around.
Thank you. It's a lovely place.
You guys gonna take it?
Well, yeah, Fairly likes it.
I love it. Who wouldn't?
Guess the decision's all made, huh?
Oh, wonderful. I have the papers in the car. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Looks like we're going to be neighbors.
Neighbors?
Yeah. Lake and I are thinking about moving into the guest house. Pretty close by.
Yeah, what do you know?
Feel free to come over and borrow a cup of sugar anytime you want.
Well, seriously, I hope you guys will be happy here. And Lake is right. If you guys need anything, just don't hesitate to holler.
Thanks. It's really nice.
All right, well, let's go. So long.
Take care.
Bye.
You okay?
Yeah, sure.
No second thoughts?
No second thoughts.
Starsky, it's Reynolds. He just showed. Got company. You keep an eye on her. I'll take care of him.
You were gone a long time.
Sorry, I didn't know how long it was going to take. Were there complications at the office?
You were lucky Sanders didn't show. So anyway, I took the day off and visited Mom.
Oh, how is she?
All right.
Good, good.
Where are you going?
Oh, I haven't had lunch yet. I thought I'd get a bite to eat, you know.
You're actually going to walk out of here and not tell me where you went, Jeffrey?
Maybe I can't yet. I can't. I know how strange that must
Yeah,
sound.
this does sound strange.
I can only repeat what I said before. I love you, and I need your trust right now, all right?
You know, a long time ago, we made this pact we weren't going to keep secrets from each other, remember?
I know, and it will not be a secret for long. I promise you that once I'm able to tell you this, I think it's going to make you very surprised and very, very happy.
How do you know?
Because it's made me very happy. That's why.
I guess that's all I need to know, then. Baby, please don't wait too long.
Miss? No. Wait. Well, I didn't mean to frighten you off. Who are you? What are you doing here?
This is supposed to be a place of peace and rest, and I wonder if you've finally found any rest at the end of your young life. I wonder if I have. There's so many questions that remain unanswered.
Excuse me, sir. I think you're going to have to come along with me.
What are you talking about? I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, look. I don't think you want me to use force. But do you?
Hello, Alex. Glad you could make it.
What's the meaning of this?
Just that I heard that there was a regular party going on at our daughter's gravesite today.
What the hell are you talking about?
Just that you weren't the only visitor. That there was a woman there wearing a veil. And that you spoke to her. Who was she?
I don't know.
Oh, come off it. I had you watched. You spoke to her.
Yes, I spoke to her, and then she left.
And Reynolds, that's when you and your jackass assistant lost us. Why don't you go back to the gravesite and keep an eye out in case she comes back, okay?
Why are you so interested, Cece, in our daughter's grave?
Because there's a man on trial for killing her, who I happen to believe is not guilty. And just on the off chance that maybe the one who did do it will show up again
Now,
at
you
the
see,
grave.
that's a lie.
You can go now.
Now, I believe that you're looking for a woman, but not because she's a murderer. Who do you think she is, Cece?
I don't have to answer your questions.
See,
I don't even have to listen to them.
I don't hire thugs, and I don't make threats. See, I don't operate that way.
I don't even know why you are in Santa Barbara anymore. I mean, your research has been discredited. The child you raised is dead. Why the hell are you even here?
Someone's got to keep an eye on you, Cece. Someone's got to discover why it is so important to keep a 24-hour surveillance on a dead woman. I think I'm going to make it my business to do just that. Well, let's face it, it's not in tip-top condition.
What are you talking about? I think it's charming. And the garden is so terrific.
The garden's full of weeds.
Not when I get done with it. We'll have tomatoes and we'll have corn and look at closet space. That's what we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And if this is a personality, what is? I think it looks better on you. Jake, look at here.
Hey, what is it? A telescope. I bet it doesn't work, though.
I bet you it does. Watch. see if I know how this works. Jake, you can see the ocean. Oh, my gosh, what a...
You can also see the Capel guest house. What a view.
What are you looking outside for? Isn't there enough to see inside here?
I don't know. Let me see. Who is this gorgeous hunk in my living room?
Let me see this thing. Hey. Whoa, I mean, that's got to be the prettiest girl I've ever seen. But she's so far away. I mean, how am I going to get to her?
Just an optical illusion. Because I'm close enough to touch.
Oh, what a good idea.
Jeffrey. Hi, I was wondering where you were. I knew it's not like you to leave work so soon.
No, I've been keeping irregular hours ever since Elena died. I'm sorry. Did you say that you were coming by?
No. Just a spur of the moment thing. I just wanted to see how you were doing. How
Thank
things
you.
were going.
Thank you. That kind of friendly concern is something I need right now.
Yeah, well, we've been friends for quite a while, haven't we? What's that? Ever since you told me that you used to know my mother.
She was a wonderful person.
Tell me, Alex, did you ever confide in her?
I don't understand.
Were you ever very close that you could share things with her that you couldn't share with other people?
Yes, of course. But why?
You're a very private man, Alex. You called yourself my friend, and yet I never knew that you had a daughter until after she was killed. Why is that?
Jeffrey, look, she never wanted anyone to know that we were related. It was an irrational request, but most of her behavior towards the end was irrational. Jeffrey, I went along with it. I don't know why I did, but I did. Please, don't take that as a slight. I would hate it if I hurt you, however inadvertently. I've always thought of you as a son.
Oh, yeah, you've often said that.
It's true.
Look, I have to be going. I'll see you.
Jeffrey, what?
No. Take it easy, Alex.
Yes, you can bring the car around now. Thank you.
Are you going somewhere?
Yes, I am going somewhere, Cece. I'm going to the charity dinner that I told you 3 days ago we couldn't cancel.
I'm sorry, darling. It slipped my mind.
I reminded you of it this morning. You looked right at me. Silly of me to think that you were listening.
Sophia.
You know, I'm trying very hard. I really am. But for the life of me, I cannot understand why, when something's bothering you, that you push me away. But I'm not going to ask again what it is. I'm not going to ask for an explanation. The only thing I want is for you to treat me like I'm alive.
Forgive me, please. It's just getting out of hand.
Well, I think that's putting it a little mildly.
Sophia, please don't go.
We have a lot of responsibilities, Cece, whether you like it or not. And I think at least one of us has to carry them through.
All right. Enough of this chart seating busting thing. I mean, I'm starting to go cross-eyed here.
Maybe it's very important that we get the right people sitting next to each other, especially at a wedding. And this is like, we have to orchestrate it like music, make sure we don't get any sour notes.
Yeah, well, I think we've created a symphony here. So, listen, I'm going to go to the caterers before you get any more of your brilliant ideas.
All right. Oh, my God!
What?
Oh, my God. I almost forgot Aunt Winona.
Who the hell is Aunt Winona?
Well, she's my great aunt, actually. Though she lives in San Francisco, we don't see her too often. I talked about her. She's wonderful, Jeffrey, and a fabulous artist. In fact, she's the one that gave me all the encouragement in the world to go to art school. Didn't you? Let me have the chart.
Wait, I don't see what the point is. I mean, she's not going to be turned away. There's plenty of places, right?
But I want her to be comfortable with whoever she's sitting next to. What is your deal?
There's no deal. I don't see what the big fuss is all about. What's the matter?
Mama was supposed to be sitting next to you. Her name's not there. You didn't erase her name, did you?
No. I mean, why would I do something like that?
I don't know. Why are you acting so funny?
I'm not acting funny. It must have been a mistake. I mean, you changed your mind so many times. I've been erasing things left, right, and center. So, you got your Aunt Winona where you want her now?
Yes.
Good. Then I'll get this to the caterers. I'll be back soon.
Moons waxed and waned, the lilacs bloomed and died. In the broad river ebbed and flowed the tide. Ships went to sea, ships came home again. Slow ships sailed on and ceased to be.
You can't subpoena my mother without my consent, Julian.
I have to do what I believe is morally right.
Our only strength is in standing together. As co-counsels, we have to find a way to function.
How can we do that if we can't agree?
We find a way to compromise.
There is no compromise. Either Pamela takes the stand or she doesn't. There is no in-between.
Julia, we can win without her.
When I signed on as Cruz's attorney, I promised to give him the best defense that was in my power, to exhaust every possibility. And the way that I look at it, the best defense includes your mother's testimony. I owe that to my client. And I certainly owe that to my client, who happens to be my dear, true friend.
I can't go along with it, Julia. I can't support you.
Then there's one other choice. Withdraw from the case. If you can't act in the client's best interest, then you are forcing me to petition the judge to remove you.
Автор сценария Бриджит Добсон, Джером Добсон. Режиссер Джон Седвик. Роли озвучивали актеры Александра Кожевникова, Татьяна Иванова, Галина Чигинская, Елена Ставрогина, Николай Буров, Валерий Захарьев, Олег Куликович и Станислав Концевич. Над фильмом работали Марина Андошская, Маша Орлова, Владимир Кирьянов и Алексей Чумаков. Телесериал «Санта-Барбара» подготовлен к показу российской государственной телекомпанией «Русское видео Санкт-Петербург».